This is former LA T-Bird and Detroit Devil skater Larry Lewis. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you'll be informed whenever a new roller derby video is uploaded. Thanks for your support.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm Dick Holloway, and I'll be doing the play-by-play for tonight's big game, your roller superstars in action. It's your roller game of the week. The world-famous world champion Los Angeles Thunderbirds and Georgia Haas's Detroit Devils. I'm here with Deborah Rogers and Harry Magidson once again with the score at halftime, 45-43. The Devils out in front.
Well, Devils looking good tonight, but they've got something to do on November 9th because to celebrate Bill Griffiths taking over the new entertainment complex in Olympic Auditorium, they're going to have a big doubleheader weekend to celebrate. On Saturday, it's Dave Pound's new-look New York Bombers, as he calls them. He's got some kind of surprise in store. I don't know what it is. And on Sunday at 5 o'clock, there's a special family fiesta day, Dick. You can bring your kids, because kids get in free with paid adults. So that's something to look forward to, November 8th and 9th.
Well, that weekend is going to be so exciting. It's the inauguration of the new-look Olympic Auditorium. Bill Griffiths is taking over, and everything is going to be new and different. The parking is going to be bigger and better. There's going to be increased lighting. The place is going to be painted, and it's going to be beautiful. But the old flavor of the Olympic is going to be kept intact, so that great building you've known for 50 years will have the same great atmosphere as it's always had. And if you want to be a part of history, which I'm sure you do, come down inauguration weekend, November 8th and 9th. You know, I was at the inauguration of Shea Stadium when it opened in '62, and I was at Yankee Stadium when they refurbished it, opening day, and it's just exciting to be a part of history, and I know Dick, Debbie, and I will be down there, and all the T-Birds, and it's going to be a great weekend, Dick.
Besides that, Redneck himself, Bill Gatchell, is going to be going against Ronnie Psycho Reigns in a match race you will not want to miss. And that'll be next Saturday night, November the 8th, to start it all off. A big bang weekend. It's going to be something else, Debbie.
Well, I know. Ronnie Psycho Reigns looked terrific in his match race against Burnett Jackson last week, Harry.
Well, I was really impressed with Ronnie. I wasn't sure how good a shape he was in. He had a long layoff, but he came back real strong, defeated Jackson, and now he's going to take on Bill Gatchell, who is undefeated in his series of match races, and it's going to be some battle. Two giants, Dick.
Well, the Psycho defeated Burnett Jackson, as you know. Now he goes with Bill Gatchell in the big one, the Redneck. He's going to chew that cigar up again and take care of him. In the meantime, got a game coming up, 45-43, Detroit by 2. Hang on.
This is former roller games skater Debbie Garvey. This Roller Games broadcast is brought to you by the new book, Rolling Thunder, The Golden Age of Roller Derby and the Rise and Fall of the LA T-Birds. Enjoy the skating action.
Oh, here we go. The start of the second half of action. 45, Detroit Devils, and 43 for the Los Angeles Thunderbirds. Who the jammer's going to be this time? We see the jamming helmet on immediately on Tricky VICKI McEwen, along with Lori Gregory, the little gal for the Thunderbirds. Lori Gregory wearing jersey number 9. We see VICKI McEwen, number 22, out in front, the red and the white. The colors of Georgia Haas's Detroit Devil team. A quick little whip on the inside of Lori Gregory. Gregory hits the straightaway. Now the hard part of the track here at the Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena. But we're back at the Olympic Auditorium again next Saturday night for the big one. Right now it's Lori Gregory and VICKI McEwen. Up to Debbie Heldon. Heldon with the white gloves on. Pops Tricky VICKI McEwen in the meantime. Likewise back to his number 23. The big gal, Jazzy Jenny, on Lori Gregory. Up in front, we got Reyna LeMaestro, we got Coley Morrell. They're all in there. Look, a good block in there, taking Marshall out by Debbie Heldon, and Lori Gregory wanting to work her way through the pack, as does VICKI McEwen, calling off the jam. It looks like each team picked up 1 point. That's right, each team picking up 46-44. A tight game, Harry.
This was an exciting game, Dick, at the sports arena, but of course the T-Birds will be back at their real home, and that's the Olympic Auditorium. There's Darlene Langlois and Debbie Heldon as they come onto the track. Two of the great-looking T-Bird girls, and down at the Olympic, Dick, that's all you see, are great-looking T-Bird girls, and fans, too.
Got that right, and look at the happy smile on the face as we're back to the jam. Back to the action. Darlene Langlois de la Chapelle back on the track. She's wearing her customary jersey number 8 along with Evelyn Arzola. Arzola number 25 here. Go, go, go in the background. The score 46-44. A 2-point lead remains as Arzola trying to get out of there. Look at the crowd enjoying themselves. A big crowd here. And whoop-ah! Took her one time with an easy shot, but took her down. Got her off balance. Darlene Langlois de la Chapelle moves around that track in a hurry. Referees are Lastra, Terry Toledo. The two working here tonight, Terry Toledo and Don Lastra. The bald eagle, as they call him down in San Diego way. And look at Jazzy Jenny. Bucks her one time. Kicks with the knee to the back to Debbie Helden. Back again on Darlene Langlois. Darlene gonna make a run for it. Boom, hits again. Darlene, now Deborah Helden. Penn State University gal says, I'll give you a Whipple figure. We're gonna go up top, inside. Good move, gets by 1-2 and pulled in there. Pulled back in there by another gal, number 28. Doing a good job, and wow, puck out, parked her down. Number 28 was VICKI STEPPE, but Darlene Langlois picks up 2 points and ties it up at 46 apiece.
Well, Dick, Darlene got a fine assist as she goes against Georgia Haas right there, and Georgia will have her Detroit Devils in on Family Fiesta Day, Dick. That's November 9th with a 5 p.m. start, and on Family Fiesta Day, children get in free with a paid adult, and it's going to be a great night and a great weekend. You know, on Saturday, November 8th, it's the inaugural weekend of the new Olympic, where Dave Pound's New Look New York Bombers will be there, Dick.
And he's got more surprises on that team, what I understand. The New York Bomber team, along with that big match race. It's going to be something else. Ronnie Cycle Reigns and Redneck Bill Gatchel.
Well, the match race is going to be something else, Dick. You know how tough Bill Gatchel can be. Ronnie, of course, is probably the best skater on the bank track today, but match race is something else, Dick.
With the score, 46 apiece, all tied up. It moves out VICKI STEPPE along with Donna Young. Attended Compton High School, lives in the Los Angeles area. Donna Young. They're proud over there at Compton High School, skating with the Los Angeles Thunderbirds for quite a few years now and doing a good job, but it's VICKI STEPPE holding on the side, and likewise is Donna Young, and somebody, what are they putting something around her neck? It looks like a scarf, and pulling her, whipping over the side. Over the top goes Donna Young, falls out the floor. The feet of Steve Swartz, the statistician, and moving on is VICKI STEPPE. STEPPE, the white helmet on, and call it off. Call the jab off, picking up 5 Devil points, says the referee, Don Lastra. 51-46, Devils by 5.
Well, Dick, VICKI STEPPE is one of the better skaters in the league. You know that. You've watched her for a long time, Dick. There she is combating with Debbie Helden. And along with that, she got a good assist from Jennifer Marshall.
They used to call her old spaghetti legs, and she didn't like that one bit, Harry.
Well, I don't know where she got the name from. She's a pretty big girl. And there's Gwen Miller. There's someone with spaghetti legs.
Well, I don't ever want to say anything bad about her. She's the greatest there is. Skinny Mini Gwen Miller. We got a Donnybrook going. Oh, look at Jazzy Jenny belting Donna Young, and Donna Young took a shot right on the chops and did not like it. And John Hall, the VP and General Manager of the Thunderbirds over there, we got all kinds of Donnybrook going on. Look at Georgia Haas. Look at her.
There is Georgia Haas. She's battling with the officials, Don Lastra. She's trying to get her points heard. And come November 9th, she's going to be trying extra hard because her Devils are going to be in town, Dick, and it's on Family Fiesta Day at the inauguration weekend of the new Olympic.
The Olympic Sports and Entertainment Center, that's right. And Georgia Haas, you talk about someone being popular, or should I say very unpopular, she is heading the list, Georgia Haas.
Well, you know, it was really unbelievable to me. You know, people have their thoughts about Georgia, but on inauguration weekend on November 9th, on the Sunday game, they're letting in kids free, each kid with a paid adult. And you know what Georgia said? Georgia said kids should be paid double.
51-46. 51-46. And who's out there once again? Tricky Ricky McEwen along with Darlene Langlois de la Chapelle. The Thunderbird gal doing a good job, and as we've said many times, getting better and better with each outing. This is a game of the past, one of the better games of the season we're showing to you. Right here, this game was from the sports arena, but they're back at the Olympic Auditorium again next Saturday night. And look at Darlene Langlois on the move. A good block. Holding the gal inside. Patsy Delgado, a whip from Skinny Minute. She goes to the outside. Scores 4 Thunderbird points and 1 Devil point. They've closed the gap, but still down by 2 are the Thunderbirds. 52 for the Devils and 50 for the Los Angeles Thunderbirds.
Well, Dick, you know, this girl, when she came into the league, she was very mediocre skater, but she's worked probably harder than any other skater that I've seen in this league. And now she's certainly one of the better skaters in the league, and she just witnessed there what she did. She picked up 4 points for the T-Birds and brought them a bit closer, as Georgia Haas argues with Darlene, and she certainly isn't happy over those 4 points that Darlene picked up on that jam, Dick.
And John Hall and Ralphie Valderas report that Darlene Langlois de la Chapelle, is out the T-Bird Roller Dome, and she works hard, as we see her right there talking to John Hall all the time, works hard at her trade, and she's getting better and better, as we said. Let's hope to continue to improve it for all the skaters. And good health, by the way. 52-50. Devils by 2. VICKI STEPPE, the string bean gal again with Donna Young. Young, number 2, shoves her just a little bit, but no real physical contact as of yet. And STEPPE hits her one time with elbow, parks the elbow in the neck, holds her around the head again. Now what's she going to do with Donna Young this time? Coming up in a hurry up to the big gal, Jazzy Jenny. And Jenny, she grabs her by the neck and throws her into the rail again. Over the top and out, Donna Young goes. Now, the big gal, Jazzy Jenny. Jennifer Marshall just moved to the inside. Good blocking there. As we see Kim Tucker and Evelyn Arzola not doing a whole lot of that pack, but a shove through by Anna Anaya. Good working in there by Jazzy Jenny, grabbing Deborah Helden. And oh, me, oh my, how many points did this gal pick up? Well, wait a minute, we hear from the referee 6 big points. 58-50 now, an 8-point Devil lead.
Well, this Devil women's team is a strong team. VICKI STEPPE's had a good game so far, and certainly she's had a lot of help from Jennifer Marshall, big number 28 out there, and you know what Jazzy Jenny can do, Dick.
Woo! She's a big gal, that is for sure. As we see Georgia Haas in the big one. It's going to be something else, that big doubleheader weekend, November 8th and the 9th. I believe that's next Saturday night and Sunday afternoon. That's sort of an unusual starting time. Sunday, 5 in the afternoon, correct, Harry?
Well, it's going to be 5 p.m. on Sunday, Dick, and it's the big Olympic inauguration weekend, and I can hardly wait for that match race. Raines and Bill Gatchell. What a race.
A redneck and bullneck himself. Okay, 58-50. Lori Gregory with the helmet along with Evelyn Arzola. Arzola number 25 and number 9, Lori Gregory. Evelyn Arzola just hits her one time very softly in there with the right elbow. No one getting a real advantage as of yet. As one goes to the high part of the track, Lori Gregory slips down the inside. Back again, the two of them. Shoved at Evelyn Arzola. Called off the jam, but she did not score. She did not score. Too close. It remains 58 for the Devils and 50 for the Los Angeles Thunderbirds, the reigning world champions. And don't forget that, Harry.
Well, they are the world champions. And, you know, the T-Birds came within about 2 seconds of losing that championship when Dave Pound had taken over the master of strategy for Georgia Haas's Detroit Devils. But now he's got his own team, the New York Bombers, Dick.
Okay, STEPPE, we got VICKI STEPPE and Donna Young breaking out of the pack. We got a solo jammer here. Nope, we got 2. STEPPE coming up alongside. Well, 1-on-1 with Donna Young on the high part of VICKI STEPPE on the inside. And once again, Donna Young is in trouble. Going to throw it to the rail. No, she throws the 2 skaters. The Devil skaters over the top. Oh, me, oh my. And Mary Stefano out in Burbank. I bet you're happy as you like that Donna Young. She can score. And look at her go. Through the skates of VICKI STEPPE. And boom, takes care of Jazzy Jenny. A sit out on her. Pops her with a knee. Belt STEPPE again. Referee Lasta runs over, takes her down. But in the meantime, oh, she's picked up some points and going crazy. 6 big Thunderbird points. Oh, me, oh my. 58-56.
Great job by Donna Young, but we'll find out about the next exciting weekend with Bill Griffiths.
Well, the inaugural weekend is coming up here at the new Olympic Auditorium. It's coming up in 1 week, the 8th and 9th. And Mr. Griffiths, you're taking over, and I know that you told me that this is quite some deal for you.
Well, it's a tremendously exciting thing for me, Jim. The good Lord has been very kind to me in a not too short a lifetime. I've been privileged to have a lot of excitement, a lot of wonderful things happen to me, and I have to say that this is one of the most exciting and wonderful things that has ever happened. And with all of the plans that we have for the new Olympic, with the new outside, the new inside, the new parking, 10,000 seats that are going to be filled with entertained, comfortable, and safe fans. That's what I'm really looking forward to, and I just want to thank everybody who's helped make it possible. God bless you all, and come on down and see us. I'd like to shake your hand personally.
Well, I know the T-Birds and everybody here has said how nice it is that you're concerned about the safety and all the nice things that you're doing for the Olympic. And everybody, we all thank you very much, Mr. Griffiths.
Thank you. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Okay.
Thank you, Frank.
We'll be right back after this word.
This is former roller game skater and broadcaster Ted Maroff. This Roller Games broadcast is brought to you by the new book, Rolling Thunder, the Golden Age of Roller Derby and the Rise and Fall of the LA T-Birds. Holy cow, enjoy the skating action.
The men at the track, and you see up in front Dave Martinez along with Sam, the man Washington, Ray Robles, Frankie Macedo, Ronnie Psycho Reigns, the man of the hour, and Ralphie Valadares. Who wants to score the first points or who's going to get an opportunity? It looks like Ralphie Valadares, along with Bobby Player, for Detroit's Devil team number 25. Got Larry Lewis, David Rogers, Ramon Soraya, Bobby Player, Ronnie Cheatham McCann, and Big Ted Maroff. But right now it's number 25, getting out of a hurry, Bobby Player. Player on the move, the high part of the track, beautiful green track here, made of masonite. And Ralphie Valadez, the Guatemala Fire, and a great chase. A late chase comes Ralphie, but he's got to get up there in a hurry. Look at the Psycho, busting up the front of the pack. The Psycho, left and right, takes one, takes the other one. Continues to work, and here comes Ralphie Valadez in a late chase. The Psycho pulls down Cheatham, and he gets on by. Valadez scored one. Thunderbird point, 58-57, Detroit.
Well, that was a hard-earned Thunderbird point, and you know who led the way for that point? Look at there's the all-time totals, and Ralphie Valadez is creeping up on the second place of Jim Trotter. He of course has gotten closer to that mark, and he will be breaking that mark this year and hopefully moving into first place. But here comes Ralphie, and watch the assist of the Psycho. There he is, Ronnie Raines, and he will be in full force come Saturday night, next Saturday night, November 8th, when he goes up in a match race against the redneck, Bill Gatchell. What do you think is going to happen, Dick?
Well, I understand the last game, he took that cigar of Bill Gatchell's and started chewing it up, and he might chew him up, too, in that match race.
Well, it's going to be interesting. You know, Gatchell is undefeated in his series of match races, Dick. I don't think there's any question that Raines is a better skater as far as team goes, but match race skating, you know, is certainly a great bit different than skating in a game, and Gatchell has experience, he has size, and he's a tough match race skater.
58-57, Sam the Man Washington and Larry Lewis. Two of the quickest, two of the fastest, and possibly two of the best you want to see on the bank track, along with the Psycho and Valadez. You see four of the best on the track at the present moment. Larry Lewis, I consider the best in just about everything considered, along with the Psycho. One-on-one, it's a real battle, but right now, Sam Washington, an excellent competitor in Larry Lewis. Whoa, do they rank high on the list of best skaters on that track today. Look at the roller games at its best right now. Here's two of them. Look out, Larry Lewis and the Psycho. And Larry Lewis continues, and the Psycho parks him. But the Devils increase their lead with 3 more points, 61-57, Harry. A lot of excitement going to be coming to the Olympic Auditorium.
Well, there is a lot of excitement, and the reason being is that man you're looking right on your screen, Ronnie Raines. He's known as the Psycho, and it's a great name for him. You know, the guy is a little off the wall, Dick, and you've known him for years, and that'll be next Saturday night, November 8th at the Olympic Auditorium. Ronnie Raines against Bill Gatchell, the president of the Texas Outlaws, and they're going to be going at it tooth and nail. You know, Ronnie started out great, winning his match race against Burnett Jackson to earn the right to beat Bill Gatchell, Dick.
Well, I don't know if he said to meet or to beat Bill Gatchell, but I think he can beat him. We'll find out, that's for sure.
Well, Dick, I had a slip of the tongue. I did say beat, but maybe that was a little Freudian, you know?
Okay, here we go. Valadez once again, and Bobby Player in a late chase. But it's Ralphie Valadez out in front with a score 61-57. Detroit Devils out in front. A great camera work being done by the VIP video crew. Big Charlie Fernandez, Mark Warshaw, all the boys out there. Good look out, it's Valadez. Valadez, the back of the pack. Whoa, can he get by Ronnie Cheatham? The big cat back there, his player, has to get by the Psycho. But Valadez gets ruffled and knocked to the railing. Continues to come once again. And look out, the Psycho parks one down. And Cheatham, the lone man out there that has to be stopped because he is the big man in the back of the pack. Ronnie Cheatham, the cat. Ralphie Valadez getting a whip from, nope, what's he doing with the Psycho? Little razzle, oh, beautiful little side move in there. And the Psycho, with his time running out, picks up 1 point. Ralphie Valadez, and now he's biting Cheatham on the leg. He's biting Cheatham.
Well, you know Ralphie Valadez, and speaking of biting, there's the Psycho, and he'll bite anything.
Look at the crowd.
You know Ronnie. They respond to Ronnie Raines, and this man is a crowd pleaser. You know, everyone has talents, but Ronnie Raines can do it all. There he's going up to Georgia Haas, and you know about Georgia. You know what she says? She says she doesn't like kids. Do you believe that? Georgia Haas says she does not like kids, and she's going to have to contend with a whole bunch of kids Sunday on November 9th because kids get in free with each paid adult, Dick.
That's something else, that George Austin. Now, you know, I remember this on Ronnie Psycho Raines. He was biting Ronnie's leg, but Ronnie puts a shin guard down there, and he ends up biting the shin guard. So he can care less. Look at this crazy man, Drew, taking off. The Psycho going after him. And we talk about all the excitement that Ronnie Raines creates, and talking about Georgia Haas saying she doesn't like kids. Well, I know the kids don't like her, and you kids bring out those signs And those posters, those bed sheets, you show Georgia Haas that you do not like her on the Family Fiesta Day Sunday afternoon, and bring those great signs. Say, we dislike you, Georgia Haas, or whatever you want to say. And I'll tell you, of a lot of people backing them, right, Harry?
There will be a lot of backing them, and all the kids, you know what they should do? They should bring their parents.
You got that right. They got to. Okay, number 21, Larry Lewis. Larry Lewis and Frankie Macedo. Macedo, number 21 on the inside, and up in front is Frankie Macedo. Frankie Macedo, and right behind, look at this, Larry Lewis. He is something else. He grabs him with a wallet, throws him into the guardrail, and he stops him in a hurry. Look at him. He just dusts off his hands, and now going to get to... Oh, the Psycho belts him. You talk about vicious blocking. Larry Lewis is almost all ready to give up out there. The Psycho up in front. And Ronnie Psycho Reigns is vicious, but look out for the backside, blindside number 26, Cheatham. The cat now, Lewis Terry casually goes the high part of the track, shines the beady eyes on Sam Washington, pops, knocks him down, and continues to move on this bank track. Larry Lewis, as we've said before, can do it many, many times over and over. And Sam or someone has to double the hip shot, knocks him down. But the Devils pick up 4 points, increase the lead, 65-58.
Lead by the Devils, but we'll be right back with the remainder of this period after these words down our VIP network lines.
Talk about the many fine young skaters in the lead. Here's two of them right here, Ray Robles and David Rogers. Numbers out there is for David Rogers, 22, and Ray Robles, as you see, number 3. And Robles goes down hard, and it's David Rogers, a very popular man in this area. Very popular man, David Rogers, with Detroit's Devil team. In the red, the white, and the black, but can he get by the big man, Ronnie Psycho Reigns, and the Psycho just belts him. And he leaves a stunning hit on him. Oh, look at that elbow shot right across the chest. He parks him again. The Psycho, pop, back of the side. Oh, look out. Cheatham runs into his own skater for no score. Says the referee, Terry Tweedle. The score remains 65-58 in favor of Detroit.
Well, the Devils have a lead, Dick, but you know the T-Birds would not be in this game if it wasn't for this man, Ronnie Reigns. Look at him, the Psycho. He's done such a fine job on defense today, and he's been carrying all the weight of the defense all on his shoulders. As he just knocks down Ronnie Cheatham, and on Saturday night, November 8th, you know what he's going to be looking for, Dick?
Look what he's doing now.
He's crazy. The man's out of his mind. He's Psycho.
Look at this kid, pat him on the back. He says, come on up here, I'll take care of you.
Well, he's going to be looking to take care of Bill Gatchell Saturday night, November 9th. And you know who's going to be in town, Dick? Dave Pound and his new look, New York Bombers.
And he's got more surprises on his team, I understand, which he has not let the cat out of the bag yet, but what he says, he really has some kind of something really coming up that will surprise everybody. Oh!
Look at Reigns, Dick. What a right.
Woohoo! Oh! Oh my! Oh my! Oh me! Oh my! Woo-hoo! The Psycho, when you're hot, you're hot. And he's hot, Harry.
Well, he's a fantastic skater, Dick. There's no two ways about it.
Well, in the meantime, we got Frankie Macedo. He's jamming out there. And Frankie said, I'd like to pick up some points. We're down by 7. 65-58. Can he get him? Well, he can get a grand slam. I'd be real happy in there. He gets by 1. And Frankie Macedo, look at him go. Razzle dazzle, beautiful moves to the young man. Over 20 years on the bank track, and he gets by another one. And Frankie with a whip from Valadares. He's still going in there. He is some kind of good skater. Getting them all. Ramon Soria got by, and Larry Lewis back again by Cheatham. And he picks up 7 big ones and ties it up.
Well, we have more news from Jim McInerney, who's down there with Dave Pound and Georgia Haas.
Well, next weekend here at the new Olympic Auditorium, the inaugural weekend for Bill Griffiths as he takes over the Olympic Auditorium. I know that you, Dave Pound, and Georgia Haas, to be part of this, you have to feel very privileged. But first, I'd like to say congratulations, Mr. Pound, on taking over as president of the New York Bombers.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot. You know, that old man just got lucky. And it so happens that he thinks this is the new Olympic. Well, I have the new look New York Bombers. And it so happens with some of my backers, we could just surprise him by buying this building right out from underneath him. But that's just one of the surprises. I've got a lot more surprises. And in fact, I've got some big surprises.
Well, what about this, Georgia Haas?
Listen, I just want revenge with that Griffith. I am going to spoil his weekend for him for letting these little brats come in free. If it were me, I'd charge them double.
Wait a minute. I know you said you don't like kids.
I don't like kids, I don't like Griffith, and I don't like the T-Birds, so what of it?
Well, okay, and thank you very much. We'll be right back after this word.
Hi, this is Gina Valadares. My father, Ralphie, spent most of his career with the Thunderbirds. This Roller Games broadcast is brought to you by the new book, Rolling Thunder, The Golden Age of Roller Derby and the Rise and Fall of the Alley T-Birds. Enjoy the skating action.
All right, the gals are lined up here for the 7th skating period and ready to ramble. A large crowd here. See the chicken down in the infield. And the gem helmets in the back of the heads of Coley Morrell, where jersey number 5, and Vicki McEwen, the little gal, number 22, both about the same size, ranging around 100 pounds, each of them, dripping wet, and both about 5'1" or so. Very small gals. Go T-Birds, go! One of the good-looking fans here watching the game. Tricky Vicki McEwen, number 22, once hailed out of San Bernardino, California, now skating with Detroit's Devil Team. In this game we're seeing here, and Colleen Morrell, originally from Australia, an Aussie gal living in Glendale, California. A whip, nope, reversal, a hip check, down goes Colleen Morrell, and Colleen down and out of there. Gloria Gregory's taken out of there, and look at the good work, good movements in here by Vicki McEwen. Can't you get by this gal? I doubt it. Skinny Minnie Gwen Miller, one of the best. Boop, pops her, knocks her down. But the Devil Gal picks up 3, increasing lead once again, 68-65. Harry, we're seeing a very good game here.
This is a good game, and the Devils looked real strong that night, and you just saw the versatility of Gwen Miller as we look on with Georgia Haas. You know, she's going to be bringing her Devils into town November 9th. That's a 5 p.m. start on a Sunday, and the big news there, it's on inauguration weekend, and each child gets in free with a paid adult, and that's just to honor the new Olympic that Mr. Griffiths is bringing into being. And on Saturday night, it'll be Reigns against Gatchell in a big match race, and Dave Pound's new look New York Bombers. Dick, back to the action.
Okay, we got big gal Vicki Steppe and Darling Lenoir de la Chapelle, from 5-footers to 5-7ers. Moving up there in size, and look out, Darling Lenoir de la Chapelle on the high part, number 8. He's minus the 20, number 28 on the inside, Vicki Steppe. Steppe, good skater, boom, down on the backside, and not a whole lot to land on back there. Steppe, still quite thin. Not a heavy laden gal like this one up here, number 23, Jennifer Marshall, Jazzy Jenny. She's known here for having a few pounds, a few unwanted pounds, I should say. But she's a real happy gal. Jazzy Jenny, Jennifer Marshall, the two talking, conferring it over the back now. Deborah Heldon, along with Darling Lenoir de la Chapelle. And what's going to happen now? They're teaming up with Skinny Minnie Gwen Miller. The three's going to make a move, a triple whip to the high part. Boom, right through the middle. And look at the good move by Darling Lenoir. Calling it off, picking up Thor. Thunderbird point stopped by Anania, but the Thunderbirds for the first time out in front, 69-68. Oh, me, oh, my. Ah, look out.
Well, that jam just showed you why the T-Birds are world champions. As Georgia Haas comes in, she wasn't too thrilled with Darlene picking up those points. But, you know, Dick, the T-Birds picked those points up because of teamwork. Gwen Miller, who is known basically as an offensive threat kit, but is strong all over the track, came back to help, along with Debbie Heldon, big number 1 for those T-Bird gals.
Look at these two tigresses out there, along with Terry Toledo in between, and Don Lastra. Lastra could use some of that hair, you know.
Well, Don lost his a few months ago, I think, Dick.
How about a few years ago?
A few years ago. There aren't enough years on the calendar when Don lost his hair. But he does a good job. He's a fine official, and he has to keep the likes of a gal like Georgia Haas in check.
Well, the commission rep, Liz Hernandez, going after now Georgia Haas. It's been brewing for a long, long time between these two. Not a whole lot of love lost. And look at them going. They both want to get at each other. Hernandez and Georgia Haas, and oh my, referees again. Tossed in between, and you do not touch Liz Hernandez's hair and get away with it. But look out, we got a jam going. Once again, it's Patsy Delgado and Tricky Vicki McEwen. McEwen, number 22, working on Patsy Delgado, and down goes the Pico Rivera flash. Patsy Delgado. Delgado, she'll be up again. She'll come back. But in the meantime, look at this gal, the little gal, Vicki McEwen, a very versatile skater. She's been moved around the league a bit here in international roller league action. Tricky Vicki McEwen. But all the teams like her, they get a chance to get her, they hold on to her. But look out, sandwiched again. And Vicki McEwen, it's up to Gwenny Miller. Excuse me, Gwenny Miller, can't she? A vicious block with the Devil gal. Vicki McEwen picked up 9 big Devil points, 77-69. The Devils by 8.
Well, Dick, I know you've always been a big booster of Vicki McEwen. You always thought she was a good skater, and
oh, look out.
My goodness. Look at Gwen Miller. She gets sent into the penalty box.
Except with number 2, Harry.
Well, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and a whole lot of them, I think.
Woo!
Gwen Miller's going to need a few. But, you know, next weekend, 8th and 9th of November, Dick, it's going to be so exciting at the new Olympic. Dave Pound's new look New York Bomber is going to be here. Dave has said he has a lot of surprises in store. He's got this 6'4" girl, 230 pounds, Andrena Buher, and along with Andrena, who's 6'4", 230, he has this little Angel Hart, a protege of Andrena's, who's only 5 feet, 85 pounds, and they're going to be here. And on Saturday night, it's going to be Big Bill Gatchell, the redneck, going against the Psycho Ronnie Raines. It'll be a tooth and nail battle, Dick.
Okay, Darlene Lenoir and Evelyn Arzola on the jam. Darlene Lenoir breaks out of the pack, and you talk about a tooth and jam. It's going to be something else. Woo! Jam on the bread, and they're going to be out there on that freeway, loaded for bear to come to the Olympic Auditorium to see all the excitement. And we're on the freeway right now. Right here is Darlene Lenoir sprinting around that freeway, coming to where all the freeways meet. Right here at the pass, as number 28 says, "I'll stop you." Vicki Steppe. Steppe parks her one time, and Darlene Lenoir does not like it. Back again, still hits her again. The Devils, after picking up 9 big points, are going for more here. And Evelyn Arzola sneaks on through. And I do not know if the jam has been called off yet or not as Georgia Haas comes up there. The crowd going wild here, jumping for joy as Georgia Haas got belted. But it looks like, where's Georgia Haas going now? She's losing her balance and into the chairs and down and out. And each team picking up a single in there, 78-70. And this is Dick Holloway calling for you along with Harry Magnuson. Where's Georgia going now?
Look at Georgia. She's after Darlene. She's been incensed with Darlene all night long. And the way Darlene skated tonight, it's no wonder why. And Georgia's going to be bringing her Detroit Devils to the Olympics Sunday. That's a 5 p.m. start on Family Fiesta Day, November 9th. And that is preceded on November 8th, Saturday night, next Saturday night, by the big match race. Ronnie Raines has been after this one for a long time. Gatchell called him a coward. Dick, do you believe that? The nerve of Bill Gatchell?
Little slow motion action here, and look at Georgia Haas. Right there, look at the face of these two. And Georgia's having a fit.
Well, she just ran into her top skater there, Jennifer Marshall, as Darlene really used her brains on that jam to get out of the way.
Okay, it's 78-70, and both teams are really at high pitch now. That is for sure. And we see the threesome cavorting around the infield. In the meantime, it's Colleen Morrell along with Vicki Steppe again, 78-70 the score. High roller game action at its best. And look at Colleen down again. Wheeling a deal. A little gal from Australia having a tough time here tonight. But she will be back. Count on it, folks. She'll be back. She's tough competitor. Little Colleen Morrell, about 100 pounds, dripping wet. Now it's Steppe. Steppe way up in the front of the pack. The chicken takes care of Debbie Heldon as she's shuffled off the pack. And Kim Tucker along with Jazzy Jenny. Anna and I, all of them just working away and shoving that guy up the front of the pack. Now to the back of the pack. Someone has to stop her. Is it going to be Patsy Delgado or Ray LeMaistre? Looks like Patsy at the back of the pack. No, it was Debbie Heldon in there. Heldon shoves her out of there. But points picked up there. The referees have awarded 4-4. The Devils, and look at Heldon and Hoskell, and a 3 for the Thunderbirds to score 82-73 Devils.
Well, it's been a good game for the Devils. They're still out in front, and there's Debbie Heldon and Georgia Haas are going at it tooth and nail. These two have been a rough night for Georgia, and certainly it's been a rough night for the T-Birds as Debbie Heldon gets into the action. The Devils skated a good game this night at the Sports Arena, but they're going to have their hands full November 9th on Family Fiesta Day when they go up against the T-Birds. You know, T-Birds are world champions, and they're one of the great franchises in sports today, Dick.
Well, this gal, Georgia Haas, and her Detroit Devil team is also going to have a new look. Well, this gal's liable to just about do anything. I wouldn't be surprised if she got 3 or 4 7-footers on her team.
Well, speaking of 7-footers, she may not be 7 foot, but she is 6'4", Dick. A gal, 6'4", and with Dave Pound's new look New York Bombers, she's going to be there. And her name is Andrena Buher. The fans got to look at her. And speaking of getting a look, Georgia Haas's Detroit Devils are going to be there Sunday as John Drew takes a stroll into the infield, Dick.
Okay, Patsy Delgado along with VICKI McEwen. We've got less than 30 seconds remaining here before we're getting to the big interview with Ronnie Raines. But right now, it's Patsy Delgado and VICKI McEwen. Oh, we get great action, great shots from the fine VIP video camera crew. And look at Patsy Delgado, whip, a reverse whip. Coming back, another short whip again from Donnie Young. Now, it's up to Patsy. She gets a point. She's getting one. It gets by Kim Tucker, a no-look shot in there, and gets by number 25, Arzola, picking up 3 Thunderbird points, and that's going to be all with the score 82-76, the end of the 7th skating period.
Well, Ronnie Raines next weekend here at the new Olympic Auditorium. You've got your chance against Bill Gatchell, the man that called you coward. By the way, do you like kids?
I love kids. I got a mess of them at home. I love kids. I love the T-Birds fan, and I really love Bill Griffith. I love everybody out there, and that's why, because I love all these people, I'm going to take care of that Gatchell.
I know, I've seen
I even
fire
love you, too, baby. How do you like that?
Thank you, Ronnie. I know, I saw fire in your eyes. And this Bill Gatchell, I know you've been waiting for a long time to get at him.
That's right, I'm going to get Gatchell. There's no way that Gatchell can go anywhere. He can't hide. We're going to be behind these rails, and there's nowhere he can hide. And I'm going to take care of him. Ho, ho. You watch.
Thank you, Ronnie. We'll be right back after this word.
Hi, I'm John Hall, former T-Birds General Manager. This roller game skating action is brought to you by the publisher for Rolling Thunder, the golden age of roller derby and the rise and fall of the LA T-Birds. You can order this spectacular, exciting book on Amazon. Enjoy this final period of roller skating action.
Well, Harry, Jim wanted to talk to Ronnie Cycle Raines. He didn't want to talk to Bill Gatchell. That's okay. That's okay. We'll talk to Ronnie Raines, and they did. And Ronnie's something else. Okay, we got action back on the track here. The 8th and final skating period. I'm sure before the game's over, though, we're going to get a chance to talk to old Redneck himself. Why, yeah, we're going to talk to Bill Gatchell. Okay, it's number 5, Sam the Man Washington. Number 2, Sam the Man Washington. What am I saying, number 5? Well, I always like that number 3. Can't add them all together all the time. Along with number 25 and their Bobby Player. Bip, he blocks it one time. And Sam the Man Washington, who's reported one of the better skaters on the track by my friend Bill Hopp. Number 2, Sam the Man Washington. Let's see if he can fly out there and pick up some Thunderbird points. Back is Ronnie Cheatham in front of him. Ronnie Cycle Raines hailing also likewise from Glendale, California. They're proud of him. Glendale News Press writing big articles all the time about the Psycho. Ronnie Cycle Raines. So look out, he pops a man down. Pops another man out of there. The Psycho just breaking him up in front. He's got David Rogers. Boy, he takes care of him. Whipples the inside of the pack of the yellow. Go, 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 Thunderbirds. And Larry Lewis, ever present, takes the man in the infield. Sam the Man for 3 Thunderbird points for the score 82-79. That Cycle in that interview was something else, right?
Well,
Larry?
Ronnie Raines is something else, and he's going to be something else on Saturday, November 8th. That's next Saturday night, Dick, when he goes up against the Redneck. Bill Gatchell, he's been looking forward to this match race for a long time. You know, Ronnie was in the hospital for quite a while, and while in the hospital, Bill Gatchell had the nerve to call this man a coward. Do you believe that? Ronnie Raines, who's never backed away from anything in his life, and he's not going to be backing away next Saturday night when he goes against the Redneck, Bill Gatchell, Dick.
The only thing I know Ronnie Raines has ever backed away from was a few of those needle shots he got in the backside in the hospital.
I don't blame him, Dick. I back away myself.
Woo, me oh my. Here we go. Frankie Macedo. Macedo on the move. Macedo Mosquito, he used to be called, and he did not like that a bit. I call him the Zipper. He's been called the Marathon Man. He has many, many nicknames. But he likes just Frankie. Plain Frankie. A popular skater, and on that bank track, and look at him go. Frankie Macedo, can he pick up more points with the score 82-79? The Thunderbirds need to catch up in a hurry here. Look out, 2 of them going through, David Rogers and Frankie Macedo. The referee saying more points in there. It looks like 4 points for David Rogers. Well, for David Rogers, 86-79.
David Rogers did not give up on that jam, and he's got those long legs, Dick, and there's someone with little short legs. He has little beady eyes, little short legs, little glasses, and you know what she says? She says she hates kids. Do you believe that? And she's going to have to contend with a lot of kids on Family Fiesta Day, because each kid gets in free with a paid adult, and that'll be exciting, Dick.
Well, if each kid brings in a sign, we're going to show her how much we dislike her thought. It's the kids that are going to rule this world someday, Harry, and we're long and gone, believe me. Okay, here we go. Even Larry Hamilton is excited here. And even Freddie's excited. And it's Sam the Man Washington. Sam Washington on the move, and look at him go. I understand we're going to get a chance to talk to Redneck pretty soon, Harry. Okay, here we go. We got Sam the Man Washington. 86-79 the score. And Sammy goes to the inside, pops the cycle, pulled down the outside layer of pants. Correction on that. I said outside. That's right. There's two layers. The outside shorts and the tights underneath, folks. Hang him there. The cycle tripped him up in the meantime in the back, and you got a quick glimpse of that. And Sam with a beautiful hip check takes the man down and scores a grand slam. 5 points.
Well, we have to give equal time, and here's Bill Getchell with Jim McInerney.
Well, next week here at the new Olympic Auditorium, the 8th and 9th of November, you are going to have to either put up or shut up. You called Ronnie Psycho Raines a coward, and I don't think he's a coward at all.
Well, I'm here to say it again. He is a coward. He hid out for months claiming he was sick. There ain't nothing wrong with that guy. He's crazy if anything's wrong with him. He got so lucky tonight, I can't believe it, beating Jackson. This is the worst thing in the world he could have done. Now he's got to meet me. And I'm just the toughest thing he's ever seen. There's nothing like me out there for him to come in with. Man's had it. You know, he just plain had it. There's just nothing else to say.
Let me tell you, I see fire in his eyes, and he's gunning for you. So you better stand clear, buddy.
Ain't no way. I got nothing to worry about. When I get through with him, he wished he was out of town.
Well, we'll find out what happens, and we'll be right back after this word.
All right, back to the action once again, and Big Mark says, let's get him going. Okay, and here we go. It's Frankie Macedo and Ronnie Psycho Raines. Beautiful move to the inside goes Frankie Macedo. The Thunderbirds, are they going to pick up points here? Yep, they got 2 and 2 only. Tied it up at 86 apiece. We got a nip and tuck game going. Dick Holloway calling for you along with Harry Magnuson.
Well, that was good strategy by Frankie Macedo. You know, the T-Bird pack wasn't that well formed, and it looked like the Devils might have come back to even that jam, but Frankie scored 2 quick points, called the jam off, and Georgia Haas looks on in disgust as Darlene is a little happier now as the T-Birds have tied this game up. And it'll be exciting, Dick, on Family Fiesta Day when Georgia Haas, that lady there, will bring in her Detroit Devils.
At one time, I sort of liked this gal, Harry, believe it or not, at one time. But you get to know her, you get to hate her. To know her is to hate her.
Dick, you said you liked her. I don't know where your taste is, Dick.
Okay, here we go. I said I used to, Harry.
Well, it's probably where Ronnie Raines was getting those shots, Dick.
Me oh my. Okay, here we go. Ralphie Valadares on the move, the high part of the track. And he's going now. We got it going, and here we go. Not a whole lot of time remaining. Up in front is Larry Lewis. We got a one-on-one jam going, and look at Ralphie. Ralphie moving up in a hurry. Larry Lewis up in front. He goes to the inside. He's going to get him by. Can he get him by Larry Lewis? He got the cycle. The cycle right there. Now it's Ralphie Valadares. The cycle up in front. Cheatham. We got Larry Lewis. We got the pack all formed up in front. And somebody got to get on through. Is it going to be Lewis? Is it going to be Ralphie? Oh, pulled down in the infield. Valadares pulled down in the infield. And Larry Lewis is the man. Larry Lewis making all the moves now. And the Devils going to go out in front here after tying it up at 86 feet. A hard-fought battle down with Sam Washington. Calls out the jam and putting his hands on the hip. 5 big Devil points, 91-86 Devils.
Well, you know what a good skater is that Larry Lewis is, but Ronnie Raines has got to get some help. Look at this, 3 Devils taking off Ronnie Raines, and in addition to those Devils, there's Georgia Haas, Miss Devil herself, knocking down Ralphie Valadares. Cheatham, Maroff, and Lewis took care of Ronnie Raines, and Ronnie Raines has got to get some more help in that pack. And speaking of help, there's Darlene Langlois, and she has just leveled Georgia Haas. And you know why she leveled her, Dick?
She doesn't like her.
Well, she likes kids.
Simple as that.
That's it. Darlene says she loves kids. Georgia hates kids, and she took that right out on Georgia Haas. She cheers the T-Birds on to victory, and the T-Birds are going to have to score some points to pull this game out. Look at the looks on this girl. She's gorgeous.
Woo, high. Even the chickens up cheering them on. Debbie Howler, we see Darlene Langlois in the infield. Up on the bench, we see Liz Hernandez. We see all of them there. In the meantime, it's Frankie Macedo. Macedo with the score 91-86. Wants to pick up Thunderbird points. They need points, and the Thunderbirds want to win this game. As we said before, there's not a whole lot of time remaining. And then time for the big wrap-up. But Frankie Macedo, in the meantime, picks up 3. Thunderbird points are down by 2. The Thunderbirds 91-89. Oh, me, oh, my. Here we go.
Good strategy again by Frankie Macedo. He didn't want this jam to run out, and he called out off that jam quickly, picking up a couple of points, and the T-Birds still have time. Dick, they're only behind by a deuce.
Okay, who are they going to give the jamming helmet to? It looks like Larry Lewis, their trusted veteran for the Detroit Devils, and likewise Sam the Man Washington. The signs are being held high. Go, go, Thunderbirds, the crowd. Loving it. They're enjoying the action here, but they want to see a Thunderbird victory. They want to see a Thunderbird victory, and here comes Sam the Man. Sam the Man, they're down by 2, and up in front is Larry Lewis. But Lewis way up now. Larry Lewis, he returns. He puts his hands on his hip and calls up the jam. A very smart veteran move with a 2-point lead. He puts his hands on the helmet. Now John Hall, he's looking for someone. Who's he searching for? Who's he searching for? He's giving the helmet to Ronnie Raines.
Raines has the helmet, Dick. There's only one jam left. Raines has the helmet. He's been back on defense all night long, and tonight he's going out on offense for the last jam, Dick.
Okay, here we go. Ronnie Psycho Raines. Look at him go, Harry. He's moving out of the pack. Look at the crowd. They're raising their feet. They're standing up. They're cheering. Go, go, go. And look at him. Look at the smile on their face. The Thunderbirds down by 2. How many could the Psycho pick up? Can he tie it? Can he defeat this team? Detroit's Devil team. They'll be back again. As we said, the 9th, along with the big one, the 8th, the night before. Oh, look out, the Psycho. Get 1, 2. I think he got them all, Harry. I think he got them already. And look at the man go. He's got Larry Lewis. He's the man he wants to beat. He wants to burn on Larry Lewis. 2 great veterans going out there front of the pack. He went one to the inside. But still, if I know the Psycho, he wants to burn on Larry Lewis. And Larry Lewis right there with him. Up in front, who is it? It's Ronnie Cheatham, the Cat. Into Georgia Haas. He says Larry Lewis. He says Cheatham in the railing. He goes over the top, and the Psycho's still going. He gets 5 more off. He scores. The Psycho's done it. The Psycho's done it. He scored 9. He walks over the back of Larry Lewis. 9 Thunderbird points, and the Thunderbirds win it here. 98-91, and Harry and myself, Dick Holloway, will be right back with a big VIP video wrap-up. So hang on, we'll be right back. Once again, Ronnie Psycho Raines comes through with 9 big points. The Thunderbirds pull it out 98-91, and Harry and I are really proud of this young man, and when he comes to town, he's ready to ramble. Now, next Saturday night, the Psycho's going against a redneck, Bill Gatchel. He going to take him up and chew him up like that cigar, Harry? What do you think?
Well, Ronnie Raines looked in great shape when he returned to the Olympic, and next Saturday night, Ronnie Raines goes against that redneck, Bill Gatchel, on the inauguration weekend of the Olympic, Dick. There's so much going on. Dave Pound's New York Bombers will be in town. Georgia Haas's Detroit Devils on Family Fiesta Day, Dick. And what does that mean?
That means there's going to be all kinds of excitement. Don't forget to bring those signs saying what you think about Georgia Haas, you kids. She doesn't like kids, she said.
Well, Georgia Haas, I don't think likes anybody, but she'll have her hands full, and it'll be Raines against Gatchel, Family Fiesta Day on Sunday.
Now remember, next Saturday night, the Olympic Auditorium, the big match race. Gatchel and Ronnie Psycho Raines, everybody will be there. We'll see you now. Bye-bye.